Well, I've come back to Peel Cathedral and talking with Henry and about the gardens and everything here, because I remember the last time we were here, it was a little bit different, the weather. We were like sheltering in the Keel, I think, last time. But I thought it'd be good just to do an update, really, and to take us around what's going on here now. And, you know, it's a big project, still going.
Yes, well, the major changes since then is the vegetation has grown up that little bit more. The trees, of which there are over 250 planted, all part of the ecological process here as well, and the attempt at sustainability, they've grown right up. So eventually these gardens will be enclosures, sort of peaceful spaces that as you move from one to the other you sort of discover.
And work going on behind us all the time, I mean, all gardens, or are you trying to centre it on just a couple at any one time, or what?
It's scattered according to the skills of the volunteers and who turns up. We've just started. We've been working in the last few months on a Knox-based garden, an arts and crafts garden, which is a sunken one. We've since the last one, we've installed. We've put in a mosaic floor, pebble floor into the Keel. The theatre has been put that far further ahead. There's been some work done by a sculptor, considerable amount of work and pieces around the garden, plus general maintenance and accessibility. How
far until you're finished, though? Is it an ongoing thing constantly, or will you have a finished date?
It's ongoing while we're here. I think the idea is that in a couple of years it'll have got to a point of where it'll just be maintaining it.
And behind us, the ship looks like it hasn't yet progressed. Is that still another project in the waiting?
Yes. If there's someone who has a very strong desire to progress that would help move it on.
But return it to its original condition, do you?
Well, the original idea was to look at its potential as a lich gate, as the original design was involving quite a lot of money.
Does that stop now, or change of direction, or what?
Well, the original idea involved support from Department of Infrastructure and the commissioners, but that money's been put into the square, in Peel, and so
you need more funding.
So often it's about funding and the will. I mean, it has to come from people. The boat is here, but without the will, it's hard to progress something.
Oh well,
I think it'd make a wonderful flower arrangement. Could we maybe next year's flower festival? Please use the boat and put trees coming out of it and put flowers all over. That would be wonderful.
If people want to find out more, is the website here to go to for the cathedral or whatever?
I would come and walk around it, and the leaflet has been renewed. It's got more in it, and in fact a more professional version, and I believe an online downloadable version is being organised by Judith Lay.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. Well, do come have a look. It is gorgeous, and maybe you can contribute in some way and help the project along.
Yeah, they'll come and join in all the festivities that happen here, the World Music and Dance Festival in the autumn, and so on. That there are a number of things. The Lit Fest are using it, so there are all sorts of organisations that are now beginning to use the gardens, the labyrinth, the theatre that's on site, the cathedral space, the Corin Hall, the gardens.
It's in full flow now. Have a look. Come on.
Yes.